Tesla shows Model Y chassis protection patent. February 25, 2022. Tesla is very close to ramp up production of the Model Y in the new Giga Texas and Giga Berlin factories. One of the many interesting features is that its production lines will be using gigantic casting machines that will allow faster and more efficient creation of the two key parts, the front and rear subframes, which will replace the more than 70 welded parts that are currently used. Tesla has filed a patent in which it describes the technology used for the deformation zones. Completely new, and which, on the other hand, forces the company to recertify the models in regular crash tests. Almost 2 years ago, Elon Musk claimed that Tesla would revolutionize the way cars are made by introducing large castings created from gigantic machines into the process. Instead of welding sheets of metal together to make the front and rear parts of the body, Tesla will cast them in one piece, simplifying the entire process. What he did not explain at that time was how this new structure would behave in the event of an accident. The new technology is more complicated to execute than previously thought and is so different that the Model Y will need to be recertified. According to what Musk said via Twitter back in 2020, the Berlin Gigafactory would be the first to use this new manufacturing process. Later, Fremont and Giga Shanghai would add these processes to their lines, once perfected in the German factory. But now the Texas Gigafactory announces it will also use these mega castings to create the Model Y chassis. Source reposted and summarized from Nicholas Caballero at Talk News. My take: the Giga casting process will change everything. Tesla will be able to make cars quicker, cheaper and safer. Sounds good to me. Tesla said to plan second factory in Shanghai. February 25, 2022. Tesla reportedly plans to build a second factory in Shanghai as it seeks to more than double production capacity in China. According to two people familiar with the matter cited by Reuters, Tesla expects to start working on the new plant as soon as next month, with the new facility deemed necessary to meet growing demand for its EVs in China and export markets. The unnamed sources claim the new plant will be located in the vicinity of Tesla's existing production base in Lingang, Pudong New Area. The cost of the planned expansion remains unknown at this time, as does Tesla's timetable for the expansion. Once the new plant becomes fully operational, the US EV maker will have the capacity to build up to 2 million cars per year at its expanded Shanghai site. If the expansion is to happen, Tesla's EV production capacity in Shanghai would be comparable to more established brands in China. Toyota, for example, produced 1.6 million vehicles in China in 2021, while GM produced 1.4 million with its Chinese partner SAIC Motor Corp. Source reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalescu at Inside EV. My take: I wonder if the new factory in China will be approved before Giga Germany. Come on Germany, get your act together. Is Texas Model Y just one EPA approval away from first deliveries? February 25, 2022. Hundreds of Tesla Model Y all-electric crossovers have been spotted in the lots of Gigafactory Texas in the past few weeks, with some being spotted on haulers to be driven to destinations not known. However, haulers will likely be back soon for another logistics mission to pick up the Austin-made Model Ys and take them to customers for delivery. Tesla will be able to begin delivering units of its Austin-made Model Y all-electric crossover from Gigafactory Texas following the EPA approval of the vehicle. The agency told Tesla RT, currently, the Model Y from Gigafactory Texas is being produced with Tesla's newest 4680 battery cells and new structural battery pack. Has not gained its certificate of conformity, a document needed for a vehicle to be introduced into commerce. Certificates of conformity are effectively approval by the EPA that a vehicle can enter the stream of commerce. If it is introduced into commerce, the vehicle must have a certificate of conformity. The certifications are valid for a single model year, and new model year vehicles make their way to the EPA's testing facility in Ann Arbor, Michigan every year to confirm they align with the EPA's emissions standards. Prior to offering a vehicle for sale, all car lines in the light-duty sector must be certified and fuel economy test data representing each model type must be submitted to EPA. The EPA said to Tesla RT in a statement, EPA can confirm that Tesla has received a certificate of conformity for the 2022 Model Y long-range AWD, Model Y Performance AWD and a certificate for the Model Y RWD. These test groups were certified by the EPA last year. with the 2022 Model Y long-range AWD and performance variants gaining their certificate of conformity on November 1, 2021. It does not expire until December 31, 2022. The 2022 Model Y RWD, which is the variant that Tesla ultimately did not sell, gained its certificate of conformity from the EPA on September 28. Source reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Tesla RT. My take: so close you can almost taste it.
Ford doesn't have the expertise to take on Tesla. While attending the Wolfe Research Virtual Global Auto Technology Conference yesterday, Ford CEO Jim Farley confirmed that Ford would not spin off its EV or internal combustion businesses. Instead, the company will remove costs and ramp up for large-scale EV and software sales. In an interview with Rod Lache, Farley was pretty candid. He noted that the company has too many people and too much complexity. While at the same time, he admitted that Ford does not have the expertise to transition to EVs. Further to this, Farley said that it is a tough transition for the U.S. automaker. Currently, Ford has 15% of the market in the U.S. but to gain new clients, the need to make the buying process simple and efficient. Currently, Ford's distribution costs $3,000 to $4,000 more than Tesla. Farley also discussed ways Ford is looking to differentiate itself and strengthen their position. This includes doing online software updates for customers, securing access to lithium and nickel, and developing a simplified Ford system. Ford shares have lost about one-third of their value since the stock hit its 2022 high back on January 14. The market did not react well to the news, with shares dropping 6% by this morning. The stock opened up at $16. Source reposted and summarized from Scott Nordland at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: I like Jim Farley's honesty in this matter. Both Herbert Diess and Jim Farley are speaking the truth about Tesla. Mary Barra is all about the crazy talk.